How's it going? What's up and what's happening there? Blessed beautiful souls. Kiara de Cass here today with the Crypto Bless Show. Oh, what's up? Thanks for being here with me, my blessed and beautiful souls. Guys, today's video is going to be crazy for you. You're going to want to see this because this coin against one of the big daddies is going to show you how much more of the big daddy you can be making over time. Now, as much as I love all of these other cryptos and I do believe in them and I do hold in them, the absolute goal of crypto is to make more Bitcoin and more Ethereum, essentially. Okay, so those two would essentially be your store of value and the world currencies at some point. There's no doubt about it. Ethereum being the Web3 internet money and Bitcoin being the store of the value, which would be a digital gold version of gold. So guys, this all makes sense to me. So I hope it makes sense to you. And if it does, please smash a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscription bell. Of course, you guys know that I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you for being here with me. And of course, you guys know if you want to trade these pairs with me, my Bybit link is down there below. Make sure to smash that Bybit link and get yourself a $30,000 deposit bonus and take some of these trades. No financial advice. But today we are going to be speaking about Bitcoin versus internet computer. So we're going to do Bitcoin versus internet computer on this one. And right now, ICP is currently ranked 29. It's sitting at $5.54. And essentially, we're at a $2.4 billion market cap. We have quite a low supply, which is great. And if you can come back here and you can see that its previous all-time high was sitting at $700. Although I did do a video on it and say that one of the charts showed me that it was sitting at a $4,000 price. But let's just work with what CoinGecko is giving us, a $700 price today. So let's go and see what that market cap looked like back then. That market cap back then was at 18.5 billion. So that's basically I call it an 8x from where we are right now. So that's not so bad. So that would give us, let's see, 5.54 times 8x would give us a $44 price on this coin. And we've previously been to 700. So you can see that that's not that much of that's a unique, interesting scenario, because essentially from that high, from the bottom to that high is quite a big difference from where we are. Essentially, that's like a 150x. And if we had to go and look at that, $700 divided by 5.54, that previous all-time high would be 126x gain. So let's go and look at what ICP looks like against the dollar, okay, on the long-term time frame. Okay, let's take away this Fibonacci so we can make things a little bit more clear on the dollar time frame. So on the dollar time frame, we had a really massive pump and then a crazy dump. And I think that was intentional from, I have no facts, of course, but from what I've seen on some of the content that I've watched and the insider stuff that I've watched and BitBoy, etc., yeah, Sam Bankman-Fried really destroyed ICP, and that's why we had this crazy fucking dump here. Yeah, there, that price is telling us 2,816. There you go. So if we had to have a price pump just from here to that previous all-time high, that would be a 241,000% pump just to that all-time high there, guys. Okay, now I have to be insanely realistic with you guys, because essentially that's where we could come back to on this coin, which could put us at a $2,828 coin. 2,828 divided by 5.54 would give us a 510x in terms of your dollar value that you could gain against this coin. Now that is a great return. Although I'm going to show you something, because against Bitcoin you would make absolutely crazy amounts more. So let's go and see what those numbers look like for you guys. So 510x, okay, cool. Now you bought one coin at $5 and now you're selling it at $2,828. That's amazing, guys. Well done. That's great. But with the dollar depreciation, like I'm telling you, that's part of why that's happening. A big part of why that's happening. So now what I want to share with you guys is, if I have a look at this chart and it says 241,000%, okay, that's a really big gain. Now, the same thing against Bitcoin, okay? If we went from this low to that, okay, we would have a 1,363% pump from the current price. So could we do that? Although on the RSI, it is overbought against Bitcoin, which means we could essentially retrace, which would be an even better buying opportunity. And we could essentially pump 10,820% up to that all-time high, guys, from where we are against Bitcoin. So your ICP would get 10,000% gain against Bitcoin. Guys, just look at this right here, where the price is right now, okay? There's it there. 301. It's a 10,000th of a Bitcoin. 1/10,000th of a Bitcoin. And if you had to sell it up here, you would then get 0.044 of a Bitcoin when you sold it at that point. Now, I am a genius, but I want to share with you something. That if you had to buy, so cool, we made a 510x, remember that. So if you had to buy, let's call it 100 ICP times $5.54, okay? It cost you $554, okay? And you sold that times 2828, you would get 1.5 million. 1.5 million, okay? If you had to, so 10,000 divided by 0, so 10,000 divided by 440, essentially. Okay. What? No, 10,000 times 440. You have basically, you would be able to get the equivalent in terms of that value, $4.4 million in Bitcoin. Okay. Now, if you were to get $4.4 million in Bitcoin and you only got $1.5 million against the US dollar, why would you buy the US dollar or sell the ICP for US dollar? Why wouldn't you sell ICP into Bitcoin? Because you essentially would be taking it from this level at the 0.044, and maybe let me try to do this the other way around for you guys, divided by 10,000, okay? No, it's times by 10. Yeah, so I was right. You would essentially have 4.4 Bitcoin, and a 4.4 Bitcoin, essentially you're telling me that would be around at the $1 million mark, $1.1 million mark, that you would be able to take that profit with Bitcoin. So you see what I mean, guys? Don't waste your time taking buy these coins to take profits into other coins. Okay, that's your point. Now, guys, that would be in a crazy, 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 crazy pump. Okay. That's a massive pump. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash a thumbs up for me, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.